If you ever tried growing celeriac, you probably faced these problems. Seeds are too small and way too slow to germinate. But with this trick I'm going to show you in the next video, you will see results much faster, I promise you. My name is Tanya. I'm a garden expert from Finland, and I love celeriac. I love growing it and I love cooking it. It's especially good in creamy winter soups. Celeriac, or in other words, root celery, has an extremely long storage life. It can be stored in a cellar up to 8 months. It always has been popular in Europe because of that. And once it was a big thing in North America too, before refrigerators came to every home and celeriac gave its place to stock celery. But with homesteading gaining popularity, celeriac is making a great comeback. And in fact, celeriac and stock celery are different vegetables nutrition and cooking wise, so why not grow both? Celeriac thrives in colder climates and prefers moist weather. Ideal temperatures for growing celeriac are between 10 to 25 Celsius. As you can see, celeriac seeds are really small. So, for better results, always take fresh seeds. The fresher, the better. But that's not the only problem with celeriac. Just like any aromatic herb, such as dill, parsley, or cilantro, celeriac seeds contain essential oils, and this makes germination even harder. Sometimes it can take up to 3 weeks for celeriac to germinate. With dill or cilantro, you can soak seeds before sowing them, but when seeds are this small, it's not an option. So, what do we do? If you live in a cold region and are lucky enough to still have snow outside, go and grab some. Snow helps to solve all celeriac starting problems. By the way, if you live in a region where snow isn't in abundance, here's a life hack for you. If you have an indoor skating rink near you, go and check it out. Skating produces snow because of the friction of skates on ice, and when they maintain a skating rink, they usually clean it out. And sometimes I have seen huge piles of snow outside of a skating rink, even in summer.
To start celeriac, take a container in which you usually grow seedlings. I never buy any, but reuse different stuff like this from a supermarket. Fill your container with regular seed starting soil mix. Even though celeriac prefers rich soils, for seed starting I always use really light sandy soil. I will transplant every seedling to an individual pot later, adding more fertile soil then. As you can see, I save some space for the snow. My container isn't full. I tamp the soil down a bit and spray some water over soil to make it slightly moist but not wet. Now, as the container is filled with soil, place the snow on top of it and sow celeriac seeds upon it as if you salt your dish, sort of. It's very important that seeds stay on the surface because small seeds germinate much faster when they receive enough light. Since seeds are visible on the snow, you can control the amount of them and to maintain the density of sowing with a toothpick. As the snow melts, it gives good moisture and yet helps seeds to stay on surface and enough apart from each other. Also, there's more benefits than that. There are lots of investigations that show that stress caused to a plant or a seed, such as keeping it in a cold for a while, give better results in germination, growth, and overall plant vitality. To keep better moisture during germination period, cover your container with transparent lid or plastic wrap.
Depending on how fresh your seeds were, it still can take some time for seeds to germinate. The best results I've seen were seeds germinate in 5 days. When seedlings appear, take the cover away, and you can add more soil as your seedlings grow. It's really good if you have the possibility to keep your seedlings at lower temperatures during nighttime. 10 to 12 Celsius would be ideal. And be sure to keep your seedlings moist but not wet. Transplanting seeds to individual pots usually happens after 3 weeks from germination. If you're interested in growing celery, consider subscribing because I will continue making videos as my celery grows. If this video had value for you, hit the like button and happy gardening!